drumstick you got.
Yeah. I was a drummer back in the day. It is Friday, May 3rd, and we are just about to the Guelig cabin. Dylan and I both got tags this weekend. Dylan's on gun first.
No, you're on gun first. You're on gun first.
All right, we're gonna flip a coin for who's on gun first.
You're on gun first.
We're gonna go back to where Dylan killed 2 weeks ago on basically the edge of his property and the neighbor that we got permission on. Cameras have been showing the turkeys have still been coming through and roosting in the oak woods. So, like I said, it's 4 o'clock. We're not really late, but we're kind of running a little behind. So yeah, we're just gonna grab our stuff, change, get back there and sit it out, see what happens. If that doesn't work tonight, depending on what we see, if we kill or if we roost anything. We've had cameras out over on the lease, and there's been 2 toms in there on camera like the last 7 days, every morning, every night. So depending on what happens tonight, we'll probably jump over there in the morning. Yeah, it should be a good weekend. Weather looks to be all right. Maybe a chance of rain tomorrow, but overall it should be pretty good.
Let's get after her, huh?
Yep.
2 for 2 tonight?
See that? Hopefully that farmer's over there. He's been abused.
You guys related?
Really? Do you want heads or tails?
You're calling it. Well, you're flipping, so I call.
Do you want me to catch and flip or let it hit the ground?
So if it lands my way, I hunt?
Yeah.
Okay. Let it fall on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, I'll call it in the air.
Just so you know, tails is a nice big oak tree, so.
Ooh. Alright.
Alright, ready?
Yep. Heads.
Oh, you're hunting.
Oh, look at that.
That is a good sign. We grabbed a random quarter and it's a big oak tree. And
Yep.
we're sitting next to big oaks. Yippee!
Ready?
Yep.
It's a little, it's probably almost 4:30 now. Brandon and I are about to head back to the east side of our property. Pretty much right where we killed the bird 2 weeks ago. Last night we had some birds on camera back there coming back into roost again. So the game plan is to kind of just get set back up there, kind of observe the field, see if we see any birds out there, and wait for them to come back and roost. This time we're going to try to get a tom decoy and a hen decoy out. It's a lot more calm than it was last time when we were out here, but it's warm, weather's good. Unfortunately, there has been a farmer back there today working up the field, so hopefully he didn't booger the birds too bad, but we'll get out there and see what happens, right, Randall?
Spray.
It's about 6:30 now, and we've been sitting for a good hour and a half, 2 hours already. It's been pretty quiet. We've been calling every about 15 minutes, half hour, and no gobbles yet. It's beautiful out. We came back and sat in the same exact spot that I shot my bird 2 weeks ago at. We're kind of just doing a scouting mission here, and hopefully the birds come back to roost in this woods. They were back here last night at 8 o'clock on the camera, so they're definitely in the area. Unfortunately, the farmer plowed the field today, so not sure if that messed with the turkeys at all, but we'll just have to wait and see. Like I said, it's a beautiful night, so if nothing happens, we'll probably end up going to the lease tomorrow morning, so kick back and wish us luck. I think they're all alone too. some jakes now to the north of us. Those two toms that were out in front are kind of working to the north a little bit, out there just feeding. You got the second angle rolling or no? I can hit it. Just look if it's recording. Both of them toms. Yeah. You sure? The first one was a tom, I swear to God. Maybe it's just a jom. Seriously, you peckerheads. Wow, it's bad. Those toms are Sally's. They didn't want anything to do with the decoy. Which is crazy. We waited for this all night long. Come here, get Taco Bell with me. Come on, Munch. Come get that Taco Bell.
Oh, we're back at the cabin now. We couldn't do a exit interview because we were covered in birds. Two toms that we first saw ended up working into the woods to the south. We think all the jakes pushed them off and they roosted south of us. And then, I don't know, probably 10 or so plus birds roosted in the woods we were sitting in. So we tried to sneak out as best as we could, but we busted a bunch of them. So we're going to go to the lease tomorrow. There's been a ton of birds hitting that property lately. So Brandon's going to be behind the gun for the first time this year, and hopefully we can get it done.
Down. Got me down.
I'm happy with them. Really excited to put a wrap on a quick North Dakota season for myself.
Holy smokes. That is a heck of a deer.
It's 4:38 on Saturday the 4th. Dylan and I just got to the lease. There's been birds out here. We have a couple cameras out. The last week, they've just been nonstop on the back half of this property, anywhere from 2 toms to 4, depending on the day. So they were back there yesterday morning. We didn't get any pictures last night, but like I said, it's been like a week straight where it's pretty much morning, night, midday. So they're going to be in the area, we hope. Just a matter of kind of where they roosted. It's just a lot of past clear cut, so there's a lot of area for them to go. But we're going to throw a Jake decoy out because there's been 2 toms together. They don't necessarily maybe seem the most dominant toms, just based off the camera, but throw Jake and a hen out and see what happens. Excited to hear gobble. We haven't heard really one of those. You got first morning hunt of the year for us, so let's get after it.
One's on the ground already. there's, we had probably 6 toms within 200 yards of us, 4 up the hill and then 2 more behind us, so we're in them. But like I said, they all just went up to the clear cut. It's not like the big groups working to the north, and there's a couple more up on top of the hill, just over the hill a little ways, but we knew they were in here, we just didn't know where, and we just kind of blind luck set up, or we're standing where they were roosted. So I don't think we busted anything. The first time they flew down actually flew like 35 yards maybe, just flew down and kind of worked back up the hill with the rest of them, but we had no decoys out. We're half-assed set up under this tree, and I don't know, just wrong spot, but we're gonna give it some time. With that many birds in the area, we just need them to kind of get out of the big group and split for the midday, so we'll give it some time, see what happens. Yeah, otherwise, like I said, we know there's a ton of birds in this area, so probably spend a decent amount of time here. It's a little after 7 now, and we thought we were kind of out of the game, but now we are officially back into the game. Sounds like there's at least 2 birds within pretty close of us that got us back excited, so they're answering the calls pretty good, so we're just going to kind of keep calling and see what they can do. Finally got the decoys out, so if they make their way to the top, hopefully they can see down into the bottom here. Oh yeah, he's right on top of the hill. You see him now? They're coming right down the hill. 3 of them. 4 of them. Yeah. Here, get ready. They're coming back. They're coming back. Can you see them? They're right there. They're right there, Dylan. Boom, baby.
Let's go! Hell yeah, baby.
Let's go.
Boom! Let's go!
Well, we got ourselves some nice Tommies this morning. As I'm sure you'll see in here, we were in them right off the roost. We knew that they're in the area. We had just no idea where they roosted or how to really set up on them. So we just came in, picked the spot, picked this kind of bottom area this morning, and just we're gonna wait for some gobbles and kind of make a move from there. But we didn't have to move. They were roosted literally probably like right over my shoulder here. First time flew down probably somewhere right in this neck of the woods. The rest of them went up on top of the hill, so he worked his way right up there. And I mean, there was probably what 8 to 10 toms within this 40-acre lease we had. So there's birds everywhere, but they all kind of sounded like they worked away from us all morning. Gave it some time, kind of gobbles here and there, but they're pretty faint. Then Dylan and I were like, all right, what do we do? Do we make a move? Do we wait it out? And ultimately we decided to wait it out. Just because we had tonight's hunt and then all day tomorrow yet, we just didn't want to pressure it and booger them too much. So waited it out, and all of a sudden they kind of got a gobble that wasn't too far away. We called, gobbled back, just kind of kept getting closer and closer. And then sure enough, we look up the hill and we can see a couple of them up on top of the hill working their way right down to us. And next thing you know, they're within 10 yards of us, right on top of us before we even knew what was really going on. And ended up being 4 toms came right in. They kind of got to, I don't know, 8-10 yards, and I think that's when they kind of realized something was going on. So we made what we could do work. I dusted mine at like 10 yards, and then
then they stuck around and started beating the crap out of Rand's bird that he just shot. We were able to get the camera on him quick, and I dumped mine. So this is Brandon and I's first official double. So a pretty cool morning and a hunt for us. We've hunted 3 times this year and we got 3 birds, so it's a pretty good record for the year. Brandon's got one more tag next week for 4th week, and that'll pretty much be a wrap on our turkey season. So hopefully we can punch all 4 tags and finish off the season right. But it's our first morning hunt here on the lease, and it's pretty successful.
we made it count.
Yes, sir.
Lego.
Turkey nuggets.
Ooh, yeah.
Lots of turkey nuggets.
Never frozen meat. Easy day's work. Just another day in the office. Brother. Was I doing that last weekend a lot? I feel like yeah. Because I had brother like on my story. I'm like,